Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over Dripping Caverns, high, mid, and low, and I hope pure faction because I'm on level 500 in Dripping Caverns anyway, so I might as well do the pure faction. Underspire as well, Grosh-Nak, teams for that, high and low, high, mid, low, something like that, we shall see. But those are the two main topics of today's live stream, Dripping Caverns and Underspire. If we have time, we'll do other things, though. I need to open vault keys, I need to do PvP, I need to do world event, all kinds of stuff, so... Let me change my thumbnail. You know what they say about YouTube? You're supposed to, like, make the first 10 seconds awesome. And here I am farting around, making a thumbnail. Doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, boring stuff at the very beginning. But I told you what you're gonna get later. A little bit later, 5 minutes from now, 3 minutes from now, whatever it may be. Teams for Dripping Caverns. Gems of War, Dripping Caverns teams. Gems of War, Underspire teams. Gems of War Beginner, Gems of War Best. Team ever. Super duper. Gems of War, how do I do stuff? I don't know. Gems of War, Mandragora is awesome.com. Gems of War, where is Theodorovich? I cannot find him anymore. What happened? What had happened? Gems of War, why do they have 2 vault events in January? Nobody answered the question. Nobody could figure it out. It's not even that complicated. It's probably not even like as cool as I think it is. But I asked that question on the forum and on Discord. I said, I just realized that there's 2 vault events in January, and then it clicked in my head like, oh, I know why there's 2 in January. Ha ha ha, that's funny. That's funny, devs. Hilarious. You know what I mean? I thought it was funny. Kenji's here, Sauna, Livewire. Thought I deleted that one. What's going on here? The reminder's still there. My studio's been weird lately. Put the chapters in like 50 freaking times yesterday and it didn't work until like the 51st time. It still says it's deleting this video. You get out of here, you reminder. Studio's being so stupid. No, go away. Still says it's deleting it. So there's probably still people over there in the reminder because it thinks it's still there, but it's not there. There's 3 people waiting over there. I can see it on my screen. Oh my goodness. Studio. What is your problem? I like took all my chapters out and put them back in. Took them out, put them back in. Took them out, put them back in yesterday. Like, man. But I guess we'll get started, and I'll just keep an eye on this. It says deleting videos. While you wait, you can leave this screen. I know, and then I come back, and it still says that. And then I come back, and it still says that. I know. Alright, Dripping Caverns, let's go. Let me jump into the chat on the right one. Hit the like, turn in your ticket. Live chat. Livewire, Sana, Kenji, Efley, Sky. How's it going? Hopefully y'all aren't in the waiting room. Or hopefully there's not other people in the waiting room. Yep, there's still 2 of them. That's so dumb. Now there's 5 waiting over there. YouTube needs to get its crap together. This has never happened before. The chapter thing never happened before. There it goes. Hold on. I get fixed. Take your time. Take your time now. Take your time, YouTube Studio. Take your time. Just take your time. It's fine. Nobody's waiting on you. Everybody's waiting on you. Alright, there we go. Now it's gone. So they'll know to come over here now. Most likely. I hope. But Livewire says hello. Sana says, hey, Rant Man lurking. PvP. Kenji says, hey. Efley says, morning. Sky says, YOLO. Kenji says, my team, Cinny, Aractian Weaver, Wild Queen, Leprechaun, and Mirage Queen. You know. You know how I feel, man. I don't like the doubling. You're doing skulls and true damage. You're doing true damage, skull, and skull. So I would take the Aractian Weaver off and put on something else, like a Doomed Glaive. Doomed Glaive. Take off Aractian Weaver, put on Doomed Glaive. That'd be cool. What's up, Chad? How's it going? The stream is going to be a little bit shorter today, like even shorter than yesterday. I have an appointment, a real appointment. Yesterday I thought I had one, and then they canceled, or whatever. I thought I had one yesterday, I have one today, for real now. So I had to get out of here at a certain time. But we'll still get to go for like an hour and a half, at least. Okay, so Dripping Caverns, let's go. Let's get this going. First thing, we got a Tuesday faction event, so you try to do it for free, and it's possible. You know, you could get all rewards for free. You don't have to buy anything in the shop. Sometimes you have to buy the very first one for 30 gems, but you might as well wait until you know whether you need it or not, because you could save those 30 gems. If you don't have all rewards and you run out of sigils, then you have to spend 30 gems, because you want to get that last Chaos Orb. You don't want to leave it on the table. It's just 30 gems. Let's go fight. I do have a team already here, so why not? Let's just use it. It's High King Irongut, Wand of Stars, CT, and Leprechaun. Good old CT High King Irongut, especially in the Underworld. This is really good because you have extra stats down here. Your High King Irongut will end up with, you know, way more attack. So it has a like 100% Devour rate. I got Spirit Walker because I'm leveling it, and I went double yellow, brown, minus purple. Let's run it. I don't even need seasons because my horde level's probably so high, but you might need seasons with this one. Yeah, Kenji, throw your hero on there. Maybe Archer class. If you got Doomed Glaive. I don't know what other weapon, but definitely a hero with Archer class and some sort of weapon would probably go better than Aractian Weaver, like Mixin. If you took Aractian Weaver off and put on Web Spinner, that would be a thing. That could be a thing, because Web Spinner does something with skulls. It, like, hits really hard, so you're gonna put skulls on the board with the Wild Queen, and then the Web Spinner's gonna crush their face in with the skulls that she puts on. But don't mix the two. Like, Aractian Weaver needs its own team. Like, you got the Wild Queen team pretty much is what you got with an Aractian Weaver on it. You need to take the Aractian Weaver off, make the Aractian Weaver have its own team. Put true damage on the Aractian Weaver team. But anyway, let's cast this. And I guess this. Now you do the High King Irongut first because it has an extra turn. I think that bottom Ochre Jelly has it's immune. I don't know why I just did that, because the other two were stealthy, and I forgot. It's early battles, you're not going to really get to see how this team works. So we're on the very super early beginning, where you should probably just be wiping in one shot with AoE. But this team will work all the way to 500. So it's worth showing. Remember, you do all the rooms when you're doing an event. You do all the rooms. If you're going day to day, and you're just trying to make it to 500, you don't have to do all the rooms. If you're farming, you do all the rooms. If you're doing an event, you do all the rooms. If you're just going day to day trying to make it to 500 and you're over it, you don't have to do all the rooms. You can just rush to the boss. Or if you already have all rewards and you're just trying to see how far you can go, you can start rushing after you get all rewards. Or you know, like, hey, I'm about to get them. If I rush it, I'll have enough still. I did that in the last faction. Like, Nightmare Circus, I had, like, 4 or 5 sigils left, and I knew, like, with how much points I had left to get, I knew that if I just rushed it, I would still make it. So I started rushing it towards the end. The last 3, 4, 5 sigils, I rushed it. Just rushed the boss. But when you're doing a Tuesday event, you do every single room. You're wanting to get those points and get it done and get it over with. Every room is worth points, so why not do a bunch of easy rooms instead of skipping right by them? So they're all worth something. Got a 1.25 and a 1.3. We're going here. Bad thing, though, is for me to show team. I have to do every room. So it's going to take a second to show each team. Leprechaun. Brown. Wand of Stars. You could curse. If you want to make sure like they can be devoured, you can curse. Eventually you'll know like which troops need to be cursed and which ones don't. And if you need to cast the curse or not. On this one, especially Dripping Caverns, like the first battle and the last battle are going to be the faction troops. That's how this works. And I think one or two of the faction troops have immunity to devour. You'll find that out. It's like the Ochre Jelly and like Shoggoth or something. Can't remember which two. It's definitely Ochre Jelly for sure. Alright. Sorry I had to do it early today. I'm all over the place this week. Normally I like to do this at noon, but my appointment is at 12:30, so that would have been impossible. Do that. Do this. Get that free mana. Because why not? It's still our turn. Leprechaun, let's save the wand. Let's eat the thing that has more HP and stuff, and bang. This will get faster. The harder the battles get, the faster it'll get. Because you're just you're instant killing and devouring. And it doesn't matter how many stats the enemy has, so... The harder the battles get, the better this team will be. Supernova's here. No problem, Kenji. What up, Mark? Remember, Chatathon is probably this Saturday. I haven't checked the community tab, but normally when I put up a poll that is, you know, pitting Saturday versus Sunday, most people pick Saturday. It's just a formality, really. Giving you the choice. If you want Sunday, I would definitely do it. But it seems like whenever I pit Sunday against Saturday, Saturday wins 100% of the time. Doesn't get 100% of the votes, but it wins 100% of the time. But sometimes Friday's included in that, and then it's like Friday versus Saturday. But I don't think Friday's a good day for the Chatathon, because some people work. Even though a lot of y'all work and you still come, some people probably work and don't come. And then, you know, Saturday it's more likely. I know some of y'all work Saturday and Sunday and every single other day of the week, but I think he was indigestible right there. I think it's just like the day where the most people don't work. It'll be Saturday. You do the traditional 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Which I don't. I work like every day, but I can work whenever I want every day. That's better. Definitely not doing like 24/7. Almost, though. It's kind of fun. You work for yourself. Mostly. So say not slow, and it'll get better. But you might want to do some sort of one-shot wipe them out deal for the first 5 or 6 of them. Alright, 2 more, and then we'll do mid-level team. This is high-level team. Using everything at my disposal. Hoping that you also have your high level. Hopefully you have this too. High King Iron Gut is the best underworld troop. And a lot of it has to do with your stats and your horde level and being able to get them to 100% devour. 100% devour is awesome. It's better than an instant kill. A 100% chance to devour is better than an instant kill. Because he absorbs the stats. It's like when you steal life instead of just dealing true damage. Stealing is always better because you get that. And you can then use it later in the battle. Instant kills, they're just gone. They're dead. You didn't absorb their stats. Let's see if I can do Shoggoth. Yep. Okay, so it's Ochre Jelly then. I've been working on Dripping Caverns, so I know, like, it's fresh in my brain. I just got it to 500. I still need to do the Pure Faction, though, so you might see that. Just hit the Ochre Jelly with your CT. And if you're not sure, just shoot the CT on the last one. If you're like, I don't know, can I devour that guy? Well, he can definitely be instant killed, so... There's some strategy here. It's, like, not as simple as it looks. Like, when do I High King Iron Gut, and when do I CT? When do I Leprechaun, and when do I Wand? There's a lot of, like, Fairy Fire gems and Curse gems and big yellow giant gems on the board. You might want a Leprechaun, because you know it's going to blow them up. Wand isn't always the answer. But here you go. It's more fun than it looks. Instant kills. Not always the same thing every battle. And it definitely works. And you don't have to use Spirit Walker at all. Use whatever you want. I think Titan would be good. I think Archer would be good. Pretty much any 50% start that you want to level to. Be fine. Do not have to use Spirit Walker. I'm just leveling it, and it happens to work out also. There's the team code, high level team. Let's make a mid-level team. So no mythics. We got blue, we got green. Blue and green. We're going to be using Shoggoth later, so I won't do any Shoggoth, even though that comes to mind. The other thing that comes to mind is the Truffle Shuffle. Which I don't know, have y'all been using that? Oh, we gotta do this. You have to. It's like the best in the game, so you have to. I was gonna do the Truffle Shuffle, but... if you got access to this, pretty much have to do it. And early on, you don't need, like, the Shield of Urskaya or the Golden Cog or anything. You can just go with... you can even do one Tesla if you want early. Should I show something other than the wand? Could do Osha's Tome. You got, like, a lot of blue stuff, but then you're kind of blocking a little bit. You kind of want to go like this, and then see what you got. You could also look up Human or Adana. Human or Adana. You just want some sort of mana-generating weapon, explodey weapon. Truffle Shuffle is good. You can go all the way to 500 with it if you play it right. It's still an infinite loop if you do it right. And you gotta use that Forest Troll. Essence of Evil is nice. If you want to use that, you can. Would work out. Any explodey. You can use the Glowing Core. Just looking through the options. I'll shoot you off. You know, Mountain Crusher is fine. I almost want to use it. It's so... gets up so quickly and easily. Let's just do it. Screw it. And then... I don't know. What do we got? We got brown, blue, red, green, and yellow. So what are we missing? Purple. So let's just do that. Purple. What can we do? Brown, blue. Could do this. We don't care about Holy Saint Astra. So you almost want to be like... oh, that don't work. About to do this. Like, let's just get up... I don't know. Early on, you probably want to get up Tesla, though. Faster than Mountain Crusher. It's the only good... oh, how about that? We'll give a little bit of extra to Tesla instead of... at least I'm leaning into the Tesla there. Then for class... any 50% start that you want to level. Yeah. I think Plague Lord is actually human if you want to just go all human. See how that's human? It's not bad either. 50% start and stuff. Rock solid. I'd say Plague Lord might be the best one to go with this team, but you can do whatever you want. And I'm gonna do Spirit Walker again to level it. See how I take every opportunity instead of just going out of my way. Anytime I can plop it on a team, I do it. It's especially easy when it's 50% start class. When it's not a 50% start class, it gets kind of in the way sometimes. Makes your team slower. Need guard medals too. I probably don't have them on. These early battles, you're not going to need them, but you will want them. 1.5, can't get any higher than that, so let's just go with it. The highest is 1.5, the lowest is 1.1, I think. If you see a 1.5, you can just go for it. You don't have to look around. You really don't have to look around anyway. I think treasure multiplier orders not necessary if you don't feel like messing with it. 1.4 is pretty high, then you just have to look at the 4s. Because the way it works is, like, a 3-room, the highest a 3-room can be is 1.3. The highest a 2-room can be is 1.2. The highest a 4-room can be is 1.4. You know what I'm saying? So, if you see this is not 1.4, but this is, nothing else is going to be higher than that. You can, like, make little tricks to make it faster, to look at the, and make that faster. Instead of, like, just not doing it. You can learn what's not possible and just pick them faster. I need to take my own advice, though, because I'll keep looking at them every single time and forget. Like, that's 1.3, that's as high as it can get for that room, and there's nothing else. So this has to be the highest. Because I checked the 4 was lower. Mike D is here. How's it going, Mike? Good to see ya. I don't even want to cast her. That'd be a waste. Holy Saint Astra, you probably shouldn't cast until, like, way later if you need more armor, or... You know, she does enchant, but you already have enchant. You should have enchant if you did your horde levels right. Supernova curses like a sailor. I definitely curse way more IRL than I do on here. Something I've taught myself over the years to kind of hold it in. Hold it in on here as much as I can. Of course, I slip up here and there. If you watch me, like, for a whole 3-hour live stream, I might slip up once or twice, but pretty good about it. Elden Ring now is harder because a lot more frustration involved. This game is hard to get frustrated with. I mean, I can just sit here and nothing's gonna kill me. Like, every other game that I play, if I just sit here, something is coming after me and trying to kill me. Right now. Elden Ring, EverQuest, something might be trying to kill me. I can't just walk out of the room. I can't just sit here and talk. This game, you can just walk away. You can just pick your nose. You can do whatever. You're not gonna die. Doesn't make you cuss as much, curse as much, whatever you say. You can always walk away and just take a little breather. You saw the Elden Ring the other day. I went into that fort. I had to do that fort like 6 times because I kept getting a little bit further and dying, a little bit further and dying. It's kind of cool. But we also learned, hey, we're going to run by the bats. We're not going to fight them and let them fart on us. We're just going to run up the ladder. The blue guys, we figured out exactly where they spawn and all their mechanics and how stupid they are. Shooting arrows, just backstab them. They jump up on a ledge, they just kind of stand there for a second. You can backstab them. You can, like, jump down a ledge and then they'll jump down too after you, and then you just backstab them. You can just manipulate the crap out of them. Figure stuff out as you go. You got a glory key, A glory key got you a second Tesla. That's great. It's nice to have 2 of them. A lot of teams will use 2. Should be a list out there of like all the mythics that you need 2 of. Like Eye of Argus, you kind of need 2. Ironhawk, you kind of need 2. There's probably a few more. Like even Tina would be nice with a couple of them. Scourge of Honor, it's nice with a couple of them. Here's the team code. I'm sure you already knew, but here you go. Whenever you can use Holy Saint Astra, I'm down with Tesla. Even without, it just like makes it super solid. I can't argue it at all if there's Holy Saint Astra, because 50% start, Tesla's just getting up so quick. There's no point of using anything else if you got this. You can definitely use a different weapon though, and you can definitely use a different class. So do whatever you want for that, but there's the team code, most of it. You can plug the team code in, that'll give you the most of the team, then you can change the weapon, change the class. Alright, low level. It's probably going to be another duh. What you think? Probably do Rowan if you got blue. Should probably just do A to Z. Like I said, I'm not trying to make this super long, so I'm not going to sit here and make up crazy weird teams. Go with like the meta, the first thought. Tesla, Rowan. These Tuesday faction events, you just want to get them done anyway. You're not trying to fiddle fart around with it. But we can't use like the Clockwork Sphinx thing. We will use Leprechaun though, so that's our next recruit. We might even go 2 Rowans. You would do Mirage Queen if you have it. Like, this is the low-level team. I make it to where I'm not allowed. My own restriction. I'm not allowed to use legendaries, even if they're easy to get, like Mirage Queen. So. But good morning, Mike. Mark says, I saw your Elden Ring stream. You do get more frustrated, but it's funny. I know. Sana liked the Elden Ring. I'm surprised at how many people actually like it. Like, normally it's... I think it's better. It's been better lately. Like, more people watching... And, yeah, if you like me at all, you'll definitely like it. Just because you don't play it, it's me flopping around cussing and stuff. Mark says I got a Norva power from an epic vault key last night. That's amazing. That's a really low... Like, for me, if I got that, I wouldn't be super happy, but just because of how rare it is, I would still, like, it would bring it back a little bit for me. I'd be like, wow, can't believe I got that. I don't need it that bad, but I'd rather it be something else, but that was cool because it's so rare. And for you, you probably need it, so that's even better. Sky says Truffle Shuffle seems to struggle to loop. You know, you just gotta make sure you're doing the right stuff. Make sure you have a storm, a green storm, a brown storm. Make sure you're using Titan or Archer or Warden. Can't use any other classes with it or it won't operate correctly. Make sure you cast Forest Troll when you're supposed to. Make sure you're casting the Gob Truffles when you're supposed to. You know, you even cast the Glaive here and there as a finisher. But you don't just cast the Glaive whenever it's up, because that can take you out of your loop. It's Gob Truffle, Gob Truffle, Gob Truffle. Like, if Gob Truffle's up, you cast it. If the Glaive is your last priority, don't cast it, because that'll take you out of your loop and could backfire and stuff. It's pretty safe, but, you know, the Gob Truffle's the super safest. So you're always casting Gob Truffle. Never casting Glaive. Forest Troll you cast first, and then it takes a back seat to Gob Truffle after that. But the Storm might be your problem. Not taking other colors off the board. If there's a purple extra turn on the board, take it out of there. So you can... Your green or your brown Storm can then drop more green and brown, so then when you cast your Gob Truffle, you have a better chance of filling it back up. If you leave that purple extra turn on the board and you're just spamming Gob Truffle, like, you might not loop, you might not get your mana back, you might struggle. You know, take those stupid yellow extra turns off the board, those stupid purple extra turns off the board, leave the green, leave the brown, you know. There's definitely, it's not as simple as just pressing a button and winning. If you want to make it perfect and loop like it should, you got to play it correctly. And I've showed it before. I've showed it doing 500 Deathless and explaining till I'm blue in the face like how to do it. Anyway, let's just do two Rowan's, I guess. I don't know what else we could throw on this team. Because they did nerf Gobtruffle a little bit. He used to be just press him, he's a win button. Weapon, I think you would go Shield over Skya. Let's just show it. Or you can do Golden Cog if you want. I kind of like Golden Cog better and you get it sooner. Every time I've tested it, it does more armor than the Shield over Skya. But I think it has to do with like how deep you are. But you get this first. Most likely, as long as you're doing your mastery correctly. You could do a Black Manacles, you could do a Mountain Crusher, you could do a Wand, you could do a Shield over Skya. Banner would be green and blue. Early here, I'm not casting that cog at all. And then we minus. We have every color. We got yellow, red. We're missing brown. There you go, Ocularan Banner. So if the Chatathon is Saturday morning, I'm probably going to take off Friday, and Thursday's going to be a really short stream. I'm going to make sure I can make it this time and give my voice a rest and take care of it and stuff. Wednesday's just... This is probably the last stream. We got today, and we got a short one Thursday before the Chatathon. And then the Chatathon's like one of the last streams of the month, so we're pretty much right now at the tail end of the month. for pretty much. I mean, what's the date? 23rd? Let's see. We got the one we got today. We got a short one on Thursday. I'm gonna take Friday off. That way I'm good for the Chatathon on Saturday. We got the Chatathon Saturday. Sunday's probably Elden Ring, but I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe a break again. But then we got Monday, Tuesday, and then, yeah. So, you know, we got like 5 streams left this month. There's 8 days, 5 streams. And one should be a super big one. We're doing pretty good this month. I'm very happy with it. As long as the Chatathon is successful, we're going to keep doing this next month. We'll keep up the streaming model next month. Rowan, bang, dead. Guard medals. Cast that cog if you need to. Well, we're doing good as in a little bit better than usual. Not like amazing, doubled up or anything. Not crazy. I always like to keep it real with y'all. Doing a little bit better than usual is what I would say. One of these days, man, if we could like triple up, I'd be super excited. And I could have like I'd be a real man, real boy. Thinking about trying to figure out a way to do like some merch or something similar to that. I just got to figure out like a PO box or I just got to look into it. I just never have the time. I'm supposed to be trying to find a house, like move and stuff too. And I just never have time. I'm so busy. It's crazy. And like everybody thinks the opposite. It's weird. Like anybody in real life probably thinks I'm just sitting here doing nothing when I'm busy 24/7. Because if I'm not busy 24/7, it's bad news. Because I have to crush it every day or I'm screwed. Because it takes tons of work for me to get a little with the stuff I do. Like just anybody, like my mom or whoever, my brother, her mom or dad or whoever. It seems like they think like they can just come over whenever they want and I'm not doing anything because it's like the complete opposite. Crazy. Chad's on his break. Ben Thompson says, I passed on Lord of Slaughter last week. Have 8k diamonds saving for Ironhawk. Got lucky and pulled Slaughter last night from Keys. That's great, dude. That's like karma for you. you were good and passed on it, so you were rewarded with a random Lord of Slaughter. That's your present for being patient. Sana says it's more fun in my opinion. The Elden Ring stuff, or the... Sky says, yeah, I need to level Archer for the Storm. There you go. Yeah, that's true, though. That's true. If you don't have the Storm, then... No, do Titan. Because Titan has a brown Storm. King Gobtruffle puts brown and green on the board. So you're looking for either a brown Storm or a green Storm. And every low-level player should have Titan, at least up to the Storm. Because this is the best class for low-level players. You need to get it to 100. If you don't have Titan at 100, you need to get it there. And if you don't have Elementalist at 100, you need to get it there. It should be on your list of things to do. You know, you're probably opening all your kingdoms, doing your underworld, doing your farming of City of Thieves, and making sure you're not a sore thumb in your guild and stuff. But also, on top of all of that, top of opening vault keys and running the vault event and stuff, you gotta level up those Titans, those Elementalists. And I would say just equip them on everything you do. You can just equip Titan, just do everything with Titan on. It's like if you buy Death Knight armor, you put it on, you never take it off. If you're a beginner, you put Titan on and you never take it off until you get to 100. Go with the lower one. The lower room number, if they're the same. Then once you get Titan to 100, you put on that Elementalist and you never take it off until it's 100. Those are the two you're going to need. You want Elementalist for when you're doing Guild Wars and PvP and stuff, and you want Titan for like everything else. The true order might be... Let's say you're a beginner starting from scratch. It's really Orb Weaver because you just get it first. And it has a green storm and stuff. It goes well with Rowan at first. But as soon as you get Titan or Sentinel, you switch to that. Even if you don't have Orb Weaver to 100. You just automatically switch. Go to Titan, go to... And it's probably Sentinel second because you want to get that Shield of Erskaya. So you want to equip the Sentinel, get 250 victories, get the Shield of Erskaya. Then you move to Titan. And then you just stay on that until you get to 100. So it's like Orb Weaver until you open up Sentinel. Sentinel until you get the Shield of Erskaya. And then Titan until you get to like at least 70. But potentially all the way to 100. And then Elementalist until you get it to like 100. And who knows after that? Probably, I don't know, I like Archer quite a bit. Thief. They seem to be pretty useful. I use them quite a bit. Monk's decent. I don't really use it, though. There you go. There's your 3 Dripping Caverns teams. I will have to complete this later today. Which isn't too bad. You only have to go to level 90. If you do it right. If you're doing every single room, not losing, playing correctly, you go to level 90 and you get all rewards. It's right around there. Which isn't too much further, really. I'm on 50 right now. I just got to do 50, 60, 70, and 80. Maybe 90. And I get all rewards. And then I, like, at around 70, 80, I see, oh, am I going to have enough fights to, or am I going to have to buy up in the shop? I'm going to buy, like, a 30 right here. But I got to show Pure Faction, but it's pretty easy, I think, for Dripping Caverns. I'm going to show you Pure Faction 500 right now. Stupid. Sky says, usually works fine. I don't know. Not dropping green and blue today for me. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to this time, Sana, for real. I gotta start like today, though. I really need to start drinking water today. I got my vaporizer going. Been having that on. I just need to drink more water. Quit singing in the car or something. Quit singing that Taylor Swift. Trying to hit those high notes. Give my voice a rest. It's funny though, the most talking I do is not to like in real life people. I'm either by myself or talking to y'all. I do probably 90% of my talking to like you guys and like to myself, like a crazy person. Anyway, anybody else out there like that? I got Horde level 111, that's it. I wonder if I can do it. Alright, so pure faction. And we need dripping caverns. And your main dude is gonna be Shoggoth for sure, so you can already throw a couple of those over there, because he's definitely the best. You got destroy gems of the most used enemy mana color, web the strongest enemy. So I don't have the luxury of having used each one of these on the way. Create 10 gems of the most used ally mana color and create 8 skulls. I don't want to make skulls. Remove gems of the most used enemy mana color, gain 2 armor for each gem removed. This guy can be your tank, maybe. The only problem with using all Shoggoth is now you have... I don't know, though, because we should have Enchant and Explode. About to just try it. I've never tried all of the same troop, except for on, like, Amani Thrax, and... He just seems like head and shoulders above the rest. You might need a tank, though. And I need to up my Horde level. Like, I could lose right here pretty easy, and, the answer to that would be upping my Horde level, maybe putting the tank up top. Let's try it like this first. Doing pure faction, right now, 500. I just happened to be working on Dripping Caverns, and I just happened to get to 500. At the same time, we have a Tuesday event. You have to be super careful here. You don't want to be, like, giving them skulls. Make sure you take your extra turns. Don't leave anything on the board. I don't know why people overlook Shoggoth so much. It's like almost like a baby Arachnian Weaver. I say it all the time, but just look. Silence, that's one thing. True damage to the first and last enemies. We'll call that 3, because that's true damage to multiple enemies. Explode 5 gems of the most used ally mana color. That's 4 things it's doing. Enrage a random ally when an ally casts a spell. That's 5 things. This thing does 5 things as like a free, easy to get legendary. Trying to get the word out though. It won't be underrated much longer because I keep using it in teams, not even just here. Keep talking about it. I'm gonna get it to be not underrated. Blue and purple, and that's the problem. They keep hitting me with skulls. I better hit them back. I got him rage. Another thing is you're just randomly blowing up the board, so any old skull could fall, and the enemy could get a bunch of... Let's say if you can go into the last battle with like 3 Shoggoths, maybe. Oh, they already got one down. It could be a stat thing. Alright, battle 1 down. I don't know how many we have to do. I forget. Do karate on the like button. Finger the thumb. Let's go. Alright, I gotta do 4 battles. And we already lost a troop. Most likely I should probably start over, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if I have my medals right either. Saturday the 27th. Yes.
Save up for that rantathon. Geedralis is here. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Running out there. Rag in your back pocket. Butt crack is showing. Hey, it's all good, Mark. Pretty good. Misty says good morning. Good morning, Misty. Elden Ring was fun. Geedralis is here. Lurking while eating. Sana says Sunspear is fun with cunning. Mrs. Insane Witch says, had to buy tier 1 400 points short. Yeah, that's gonna happen sometimes. It's all Taylor's fault, dude. Sky says, Mirage Queen gives Truffle Shuffle team a 50% start. Yep. But then you have to, like, not use your hero. Because you have to use Forest Troll, and you have to use 2 Gob Truffles. So what you're just sacrificing your Storm, you're sacrificing your class experience, you're sacrificing you don't have your hero with the weapon and stuff. But it's not terrible. That's like another way to go. You could do Forest Troll, Gob Truffle, Mirage Queen. But the people who do that, the people who don't use their hero, are normally like super duper high level people. You don't really recommend that for beginners, mid-game players, and stuff like that. You'll see people doing it, but look at their account. They're a super duper high level player that's bougie, that has like every class at 100, and why not? Why do they don't have to use their hero? Your hero is like your best troop. So beginners, mid-game players, early, late-game players should always use their hero. Unless it's like pure faction or bounty or something, of course, but it's like a little misleading when you see people not using their heroes so much. It's because they're super high level. Yeah, this might get sticky. Like, you barely ever see me not using my hero. Once in a blue moon, and that's about how often you should do it. You really wreck your looping if you're not using like Forest Troll or you take off a Gob Truffle or something. The only possible answer is to take your hero off. There goes your super duper high, awesome, lots of stats, lots of perks, lots of talents, troop. And there goes your Storm. Come on, Shoggoth, can you please survive? No! We might have to use that tank. We might have to up our horde level. Why'd I do that? Yeah, this ain't going so well. This is a lost cause. We gotta retreat. It's a waste of time. Especially today when I don't have much time. Alright, so what am I gonna do? Level 500. Let's start by throwing the tank on there, I guess. Let's give Shoggoth a little breathing room. What? When you lose, you don't say, oh, boo-hoo. You say, what can I do so that doesn't happen next time? We add a tank. Maybe we add some levels here. Too bad I don't have very good treasure right now. I don't care. I'm not gonna go off on a side path of getting treasure, and probably don't even need any troops down here. I'm gonna go to 133. I usually go to the next soft cap. If I'm having trouble, if I just lost, I'm gonna go to 133. And then if that fails, I'll go to 155. If that fails, I'll go to 177. If that fails, I'll go to 200. We're going to 133. So I've talked about soft caps a million times. You don't stop on 131. You don't stop on nothing like that. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acceptable horde levels, and that's it. Everything in between is unacceptable. Just like with Explorer, there's 2 acceptable. You can do 1 or 12. Otherwise, you're kind of wasting time, in my opinion. Same with horde levels. There's like 6 acceptable horde levels. Everything else in between, and there's like 300 levels, but there's only 6 acceptable ones, in my opinion. And it's 100, because that gets you your full points. 111, 133, 155, 177, and 200. That's it. Anything in between is stupid, and you just should have went back to the old one and not done it. Alright, let's try again. I hope I'm not doing this the whole time. But yeah, the team is mostly Shoggoth. Like, whether I complete it or not. I only got 2 more tries. I guess I could buy more. Why did it? Didn't save it, first of all. I keep doing that. If you hit square, it backs you. I don't know why I'm doing that. Triangle. No, you. 50%. Okay. They're all like level 20, right? They all have their traits. Just making sure. Alright, let's see what happens here. I upped my horde level to the next soft cap and I added a tank. I feel like that's enough to make a difference. Now we want to prioritize taking purple, since blue is getting blocked. Let's do that. Purple or blue or brown. None of that. Purple or blue, purple or blue, purple or blue. Why not? Uh-oh. No matter what, they're getting skulls now. Which is alright. I got a tank. Have to take these. I guess I don't have to. I could just blow up the board. I just feel like more damage. Alright, if the tank makes it through this battle, that would be great. Like Tony the Tiger. Come on, Tanky Spanky. One more to survive. That's all. Purple or blue. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. Purple. Alright, we survived the first battle with all our troops. That's good. Sky says Mirage Queen gives Truffle Shuffle team a 50% start. That's true. Lavar says Butt Farter says Gog and Good is better than Shog because 2 heads are better than 1. 2 heads to smell the farts. Mark says, what exactly does Pure Faction mean? Level 1100 and still learning. Means you have to use the troops from the faction, and you get points for doing that. Just like there's a section for Deathless. If you beat a faction without losing any troops, you get points towards your renown. Every faction has that. So there's 4 sections in every faction. One's just highest level, so you can beat it with any team you want. It's just whatever level you get to, you get points. If you beat level 20, you get a certain amount of points. If you beat level 500, you get way more points, right? It goes up as you get to higher level. It shows it right here if you want to look like faction info. Go to faction info. I have a whole guide on this, by the way, and I have a TLDR video that's only 30 minutes long if you don't want to watch the whole giant playlist. But best delve defeated just means what level did you beat with whatever team. If you beat level 500, you got the full points. If you beat level 20, you probably got like 40 points. If you beat level 100, you probably got like 200 points. You know, you can get 1,000 points. If you beat 500, you get 1,000. And that goes towards your renown. So I have 2,110 renown because I have 2,110 points from this faction. No, half of that is made up by the best delve defeated right there, because I beat level 500, times 2 is 1,000. Now, best delve with no casualties, that just means whatever, you can use whatever team you want, but you're not allowed to lose any troops. So if you beat level 20, and you don't lose any troops, you're going to get 40 points there. Beat level 100, and you don't lose any troops, you'll have 200 points. Or no, it's only worth, it's 1-to-1 there. So you can only get up to 500 points for that. So beat level 20, you get 20. If you beat 100, you get 100. If you beat 300, you get 300. Beat 500, you get 500. So I beat 500 without dying, losing any troops, so I got 500 points there. I got max. You can't go any higher than that. You can't go higher than 1,000, you can't go higher than 500. Third one says, best delve using the factions team. That's called pure faction. You're using a team using purely only the troops from Dripping Caverns. So I'm using Shoggoth, which is from Dripping Caverns, and whatever the other guy is. Rock Squid. Something. So far, I've only beat level 110 using the pure faction team. I guess I don't even know when I did that, but I did it at some point. So I beat 110. And it's 1-to-1. So if I beat 500, I get 500. If I beat 100, I get 100. If I beat 200, I get 200. And one mistake people make is they think they have to use the pure faction team and go from 20 to 500 and beat all the battles with their pure faction. You don't have to do that. You know, you could just do 500 and you'll get 500. You're going to watch me right now. It says I did 110, and all of a sudden I'm doing 500. I'm still going to get max points. I don't have to do every single... It's replacing, not adding. The Treasure Hoard level, that's the easiest one to get. All you need is Treasure Hoard level 100 and you get max points. Anything above that's just for stats and potions to make it easier. So 100, I guess it times is by 5 there. So if you get Treasure Hoard level 20, you get 100 points. If you get Treasure Hoard level 100, you get 500 points. That's how you get your Renown, and then your Renown goes to Total Renown, and then you get stats. It combines all your factions. And you get stats. So right now I have 4 extra attack, 8 extra HP, 8 extra armor, and 1 extra magic, and that's for my whole account, even when I'm not in the underworld. The horde level stats are just for down here in the underworld. Like, these stats are just for down here. Right here, these stats are just for Dripping Caverns. If I go somewhere else, I don't get these stats or these potions. This part is just for the faction. But this part is for your whole account. Everywhere you go. If you're doing world event later, you're going to have this 8 armor. So that's how you get those stats. You build up your renown. So you go through every faction, you get all the horde levels to 100, and then you start beating all the regular, using whatever team you want, fights, and start getting points for that. And then you think about maybe doing Deathless. And then you think of pure faction is the hardest, because it forces you to use 4 troops from that faction. And it gets hard because you're on level 500 using a crappy team most of the time. So you have to like up your horde level to make it happen. I'm using all troops from Dripping Caverns. If you look, Rock Squid, Dripping Caverns, Shoggoth, Dripping Caverns, and I got 3 of them. They're all you could use all Shoggoth if you want. You could use all Rock Squid if you want, or you can use one of each if you want. As long as all your troops are from Dripping Caverns, it works for pure faction. You can lose troops. I could end up only having 1 Shoggoth left, and I'll still get credit, full credit. Deathless is the only one where it matters if you lose a troop. Misty says, I hate not using my hero. Too many benefits I feel I'm missing out on. Exactly, exactly. Your hero is a troop that also has a class. The class has traits. There's 3 things right there, 3 traits. Your hero has the tree, the talent tree, which has however many different things on it, all the way to 100. All the things you pick on that talent tree, that's part of your hero too. So the class has 3 traits and then however many talents, like 7 or whatever it is. So you're getting all that stuff. And then you have a weapon in your hand that has a spell. And then that weapon in your hand with the spell has perks on it. So think about all the different things your hero's getting. And then it also has just super high stats because it's your hero. You know, troops just have a spell and 3 traits. That's it. They don't... This troop right here doesn't have a weapon with perks on it and a class with traits and a talent, you know? there's no talent tree for this troop. There's no perks on a weapon. And that's the extra stuff you get if you're using your hero. Like, this has a spell, and this has traits, but it doesn't have perks or talent tree. But your hero does. Your hero has extra stuff. So it's almost always better to use your hero, unless you're crazy high-level bougie man. That's why you never see me recommending teams with no hero. Because I feel like if you're at that point, you're doing whatever you want anyway. You don't really need advice anymore. You're super duper high level. Purple and blue. Or you just try to make purple and blue happen. If nothing, like I could take this yellow and hope that purple falls right here. At least give yourself a shot. Skulls so they don't hit me. Got Shagarath. Purple and blue. Pretty much never gonna cast this guy. I just don't. He'll block. Gotta want him needing blue. Right now he doesn't need any mana because he's full. So he's not gonna steal the blue from Shagarath. So he's better off just being full there and not casting him. If you cast him, then all of a sudden he needs blue again. And it's harder to get up Shagarath. The wackiest thing about these battles are going to be like the Shagarath explosions and what happens directly after that. Can't really control it. They just got an extra turn with skulls right there. Are we frozen on purple? No. That's good. We're frozen on this, but it's going to do some damage and... Ouch. I got rid of one of them. Skulls might even not be a good idea. I'm just taking them out of habit because I don't want them to take them. But I could blow up the board and maybe the skulls won't be there. And I'm doing true damage, so skulls really aren't helping that much. But I don't know, it feels safer or something. Oh, my tank is about to go down. He got through the first battle. He made it halfway through the second. No. Never know. I might have to up my horde level more. I feel like this is the team. Sometimes you just gotta get lucky, too. But between trying to get lucky, you might want to up your horde level just to make it even... a better chance. You happen to get lucky and your stats are higher? Way better than just trying to get lucky. Purple and blue. Might be my last try. We gotta get to the Underspire still. Pretty sure this is the team, so it's not like I'm not showing you the team. You're just gonna have to... This is one of the hardest things to do in the game. It might take you a couple tries. It might take you to up in your horde level. It's not like any of the other troops are any good. What? What was that? Must have died to a death mark or something. That sucks. Welp, I may be doing this on my own. We're gonna get skulls. I think they get skulls no matter what I do here. Just gonna suck. Ugh. Then they give me no mana. And I still don't have mana. We're getting further each time. That's all you can really ask for, you know? If we were, like, not making progress, that'd be one thing. We just beat that one. We still got 2 Shagaroths, so we're not totally dead yet. I think 2 Shagaroths. If you have 1 Shagaroth, you're probably screwed. Like, we got... I don't know. I don't think you can jump straight to this. I think you have to do this one. So I'm going to try it. If I lose a Shagaroth, I'm retreating, and then we'll do Underspire. And if we have any time left, I'll try again. We got to move on. Maybe Shagaroth will amaze us. Nope, he's already getting hit, though. He's death marked. See how our explosions do. Maybe I would, like, not take skulls. I could try that. Instead of, like, doing this right now, I could cast this instead. That did get a kill, so that was worth it. Come on, Shagaroth, do your thing. I know, what's gonna happen, this is just my life. I might win this one. Just to waste my time. I guess that'll look better, but... it's, like, worse overall, because I'm just wasting time, because I'm probably not gonna win the last battle. Purple and blue, just not there. Awesome. Got skulls, I guess. There's some blue. Blue and purple, come on. Alright, let's go. Come on, baby. You got this. No! Oh, he's got 1. No! You're kidding me. Now I want to see this to the end, almost. I'm probably going to lose. They got full health on that bottom guy. Oh, baby. Oh, Shagaroth, let's just do it for the, emotional victory here. Whatever you want to call it. Take that, they get an extra turn. They're tempting me with that purple. Now I get it. Come on, Shaggy. Shaggy too dope. Come on, Shaggy too dope. Let's go. If I do that, I probably get screwed. 1, 2, 3. I don't know though, cause is that the only move? 1, 2, 3. Do that. See, look. Then they did that. $79. Give me a freaking match. There we go. Just don't give them skulls. Come on, Shaggy too dope. Where you at, Mr. Boombastic? Mr. Boombastic. Shaggy, Mr. Boombastic. Mr. Fantastic. We're on the last battle. We got 1 Shagaroth. There's no freaking way. Let's go, die on our shield. I'm on 500, yeah. I just happened to be. What up, Captain Professor Cookie Crumbs, Junior, Senior, Esquire, MD, PhD, CPA? How are you? I may be showing a more readily available team. You're using Thrall, Zul'Goth, Wand, Lazara. It's a cakewalk so far. Nice. Yeah, my high level was like CT, High King Iron Gut CT. My mid was Tesla. My low level was Rowan. And then I was trying Pure Faction 500, and this is my my second failure? My horde level's pretty low. We're on the last fight. It's just, we're not going to win this. There's no way. Got one. Shoggy. Mr. Fantastic. Maybe if every single gem falls our way. Maybe. Maybe. One. Let's do this. Of course! See, it didn't fall. And not every single gem fell our way, so we're going to lose. They got skulls there. They just hit us again. Got 168 HP. Banging up against their tank. Skulls are doing nothing. Purple and blue. Where are you at? Ugh. I'm wasting my time. I can feel it. I can always feel it when I'm wasting my time. Yep. Anyway, that's the last battle. I'm so close. Next step it would be up my horde level to 155, try again, and most likely I would win at that point. We'll try that if we can make it back. Let me show these Underspire teams. And I'm gonna try that again if I could hurry up and show the Underspire teams. Let's head back up here. Scarfade is here. You said Mountain Crusher, Beatrix, Leprechaun, Leprechaun. That's not bad. I'd rather have 2 Beatrixes than 2 Leprechauns, but it's still not bad because that one Beatrix might be able to wipe everything out. And you got a bunch of mana generation around it. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. If you use that, I wouldn't be mad at it. Now let's see what we got here. As the thumbnail says, if you're bougie, you're gonna do this. Right? You can only use Grosh-Nak weapons, though. What's that mean? Probably this, so you can have a summon. Or maybe the wall hack. Blue. Which one has better perks? Bleed the first enemy. Or enrage myself. I could throw that up top. Get an enrage. The wall hack is not as good as King Chopper. Because it doesn't have as good. The perks are better. What's this have on it? Bone Storm. Ooh. And enrage. Maybe go this one. Bone Scraper. It's got better perks. Alright, Banner. If you need a summon, though, like if you're losing, which I doubt you are. If you have 3 Eye of Argus and you're super bougie like me, then you probably you're not losing. But if it's like deeper, you're on Diamantina or something and you need a summon, like go back to the wall hack or the King Chopper. This one has a Bone Storm and Enrage, while King Chopper only has Enrage. So, and then as far as like this goes, like who cares about Eye of Argus? You probably just want to go blue, brown. Just don't minus a color. Eye of Argus mostly there to make skulls for us, not to cast a spell. But if you have to cast a spell, it's not too bad early. Then class. What is he again? A Daemon Orc. It's probably, I mean, probably Titan. Brown Storm, Barrier. Got a Bone Storm. But it's when we cast this. You have to cast it first. Alright, so there's the high level team. You're super bougie, you got 3 Eye of Argus. If you don't have 3 of them, just throw on as many as you got, plus one of those empowered converters. Tricknala or Fist of Zorn. You just take skulls. Make Make sure you don't have extra turns. Take Doom Skulls. Bang, bang, bang. I just got 3 Eye of Argus this week, so I definitely want to try it. I threw way too many event keys yesterday and got crappy mythics, but I eventually got my 3rd Eye of Argus. Excuse me, I'm like gassy guy today. It's good to see CPCC. You are CPCC? CPCC? Sounds like something you say to your dog. It's not gonna call you now. You talk to your dog or something like that? Oh, CPCC? That went quickly. Or, you know, we'll do like one more of this because you get the gist. You're matching skulls, you're putting a bunch of skulls on the board. Cast that Bone Scraper if you can, so you can make a Bone Storm. We'll make it even crazier. Later on, this might get dicey if the enemy's getting lots of skull matches. Here comes our Bone Storm now. We don't need it yet. Well, here you go. Here's the team code for the high-level team. If you don't have 3 Eye of Argus, just put as many as you got. Then use Tricknala or Fist of Zorn instead. So if you have 2, use Tricknala. If you only have 1, put Tricknala here and put Fist of Zorn there, because Tricknala's better. You may have to change your banner, but maybe not, because they're both empowered. And you don't really care about his spell. So you're going all in on this Bone Scraper. Alright, let's make a mid-level team. That means no Eye of Argus. Not allowed to use Mythics, which he's the only good Mythic. Maybe use Grosh-Nak? 50% start. You got Shoggoth, but Shoggoth's not an Orc, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Couple of those. We're going to have to use a Grosh-Nak weapon. This is not good. Got Grosh-Nak, but this goes off of Orc. This goes off of Grosh-Nak. This one does too. Spiked Mace. I didn't look at that. But that would not have been better. This makes red and brown. This makes... This blows up red, so that's better. I'll go with this. Early on, I'd put it in first slot. Later on, I might drop it down so it can summon if I need a summon. And then, do we have anything else that can even help? Because if not, I might go 3 Shoggoth. I think that's the way to go. This place pretty much sucks. Shoggoth's like the best thing from this place. Shoggoth and Eye of Argus. So if you don't have Eye of Argus, go all in on Shoggoth. Don't mix them. You're not going to do Eye of Argus and Shoggoth. You're not going to do Tricknala, Fist of Zorn, and Shoggoth. You're either going to go all in on Eye of Argus or all in on Shoggoth. The only one that you can, like, Shoggoth's easy to get, so if you don't have 3, go get 3. The only bad thing about the King Chopper is it's blocking a little bit with the purple, but... Did we change anything about this? What about our banner? We want purple for sure. Purple, blue, minus yellow. And then class, Thief. Purple Storm, 50% start. Everything on our team is purple, and a 50% start is always nice and welcome. There's no class that's like blue with a 50% start, I don't think. You could go Titan if you want to play it safe. Let's see what happens. Like, I don't even care what color this weapon blows up, because it's going to hit... You know, when you blow up a red, it's blowing up all of these with it. You don't get, like, full mana. You get, like, 50% mana, but still, like... This red's gonna blow up all of these, and then like this one's gonna blow up all of these, and this one's gonna blow up all of this. It's no big deal that the weapon doesn't blow up the color that we don't. It's better if it does, but it's not a big deal. Especially in this case. I should have did purple there, maybe. Let's get this thing up. Let's show it. There's Shoggoth. And let's just go. I might even use, I mean, I don't know. I'll probably use Eye of Argus because I haven't, it's my first time. I haven't had Eye of Argus till this week. So I'm probably going to try that for my Underspire. But Shoggoth's one of my favorite troops too. Super underrated. Brown and purple. We don't have it. And we got the king. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Wish we had another mana generator, but we do. Once we get up a Shoggoth, it's kind of a mana generator. Not bad, not bad. We got those enrages going off. We got silence going off. We got explosions all over the place. One more battle with this one. Reese Peasy. Sana says I do that with my cats and they look at me like, what are you doing? Give me food. CPCC. CPCC. Get over here, CPCC. You miss your CC? Oh, me CC? CPCC. You know how it goes. I don't know why I talk to my dog like that. It's not like my dog is a baby. He doesn't understand. He probably thinks I'm an idiot. Like, how come you talk one way to Mrs. Sinny, but then when you talk to me, you're going... You're a real idiot, sir. Alright, so this is the mid-level team. Oh, yeah. And you could, I mean, it should be the low-level team, too, honestly. I mean, Shoggoth is easy to get. You probably shouldn't be doing Underspire if you don't have Shoggoth, but I never let that stop me from making a low-level team. I might say it. Say it, don't spray it. Alright, we gotta go to troops that are epic and under. So it's gonna be a bunch of trash. Bunch of doo-doo. I mean, if you have red macaque. Alright, you can't use that. Never mind. I mean, you probably can. If you do the little trick. I'm guessing if you're low level, you're probably gonna have to be like Fist of Zorn, Tricknala, Mang, and something else. What else? If you have one Eye of Argus, that'd be great. I know you probably don't. That'd be great. What's this do? Do have a lot of red on our team. Summoner, you could throw this on just in case. Drake Rider. We're kind of doing a skull thing, though. It'd be nice to have a skull troop. Here we go. Now we got 3 converters. He's just not empowered. Put him up here, like that. I think I've made this team before. I remember making this team. Then you definitely want to go like Titan. Then your banner. You don't have to worry about Tricknala or Fist of Zorn. They're empowered converters. So you're going to go with brown. For sure. And then if you can, you know, minus color you don't use. That's not right, so let's try this. Like so. Petrified Banner Hellcrag. Here's your super low-level team, the person that probably should not even be doing the Underspire, but for some reason they are doing the Underspire instead of going and getting Shoggoth. I'd rather have you go get Shoggoth than do this. But if you're doing it, it's cool too. So use this. There's no mythics, no legendaries, and you get Mang super early in the game. Red and brown mastery. If you're following my advice with the mastery levels, you should have Mang. Sometimes, yeah, I'll go like to my dog, and he just like he like cocks his head to the side, or do like a turkey gobble or something. Like do a noise that you never do. All right, let's just do this. Probably would not do that for real if you're playing. I just want to get this battle done. The team code. Play better than I'm playing, but I still won. This is early, you're not going to die. Later on, you're going to be more careful. See what we get? 2 torches, oh yeah. So that was a waste. If I didn't go down here at all, I just used 3 torches to get 2 torches. I just sold my car for gas money. But I didn't know ahead of time, so it's okay. Like, you don't have anything. You're just like, screw it. I got a little bit. And there you go. You have Eye of Argus replace the Rockguard Guardian, because he's done nothing so far. Let's do this battle, and then we'll be done. Do I have enough time to attempt one more pure faction? Maybe. Would suck if I fail it again, though. Okay. So you can sit here and wait till you have alignment if you want to. You can just get up your Mang. Sit here and be like, la-di-da. Get up my Mang. I don't have alignment, I'm play properly, I'm just gonna cast Mang, you know. Get some more attack. Wait for alignment. See how long it takes though? Get my barrier. Take some skulls. For brown and red. Got Rockgar. So now we can add blue to skull to the equation. We got blue to skull, green to skull, yellow to skull. I think this would be the best move. Just to finish them off, why not? See what we get? Hopefully not 2 torches, because I'll just break even. Wow, even worse. So we know it's this way. I went all the wrong ways, but I had chances at Sentinels. But there's the low-level team for Underspire. Take a screenshot. Tomorrow I'll be doing EverQuest P99. Thursday we'll be doing Class Event. Friday I'm taking it off because Saturday is the Chatathon. Starts at the butt crack of dawn. First hour's free. You'll probably also get another 30 minutes free because I might have to take Miss Cindy to work. Now all that time you have to build the clock up. $5 for every 15 minutes. $1 for every 3 minutes. Everything helps. We have broke the record every single time. It's like our 14th or 15th Chatathon. Every other month for like 2 years now. And the previous centers did it. Can we do it? I hope so. And, you know, lots of people want to see us fail. They're just waiting. Even though it's been 2 years and they're still waiting. You know, we want to keep them waiting. It's funny. They're just waiting for us to fail. There you go. Let's go try this pure faction one more time. I think I got just enough time to try it. Yeah, I think that I know it's annoying that I have to like take a 30-minute break like 3 hours in, but that gives you 30 minutes. The stream is on, and it doesn't count towards the timer. And you could, you know, a little bit here or there could build it. Gives you more time to build it up. Gives more time for people to wake up. You know how it goes. Somebody's waiting. They're waiting at noon. They're at the noon stop of the train. We're cruising along. We just got to make it there. If we make it to noon, here comes DC. If we make it to 1, here comes Trey. If we make it to 2, here comes Faceless One. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to make it. We got to keep it going to make it to those stops for those people to then do their thing. Just got to... Some of them are, like, in Texas and California, and it's at 5 in the morning. It's, like, 2 in the morning for them. So, obviously, they're not going to be there till a little bit later. We just got to get there. That's the strat. Just keep it going so we can make it to where other people get there. Alright, Pure Faction one more time. I'm going to keep the same team, but I'm going to up my Horde level again, because I'm... You know, I got to do something. I almost had it last time. I'm not just going to keep banging my head against the wall. I'm going to keep giving myself more stats. Keep throwing treasure and gold at it. And if you can't do this, you know, you might have to try another day. Or just keep trying. I think I only have 1 sigil left, or I have to spend gems. So, I'd rather spend gold right now than gems later. Takes long because I got just King's Crowns. If I wanted to, I could go do a portal, throw some shards, get some treasure, but probably take longer than just doing this. It would be cheaper. Got a Potion of Blessing now. We're about to get 2 more magic. I'll put on the correct medals. I don't even know what medals I have on. I didn't even check last time or the time before. I'll check my medals this time. Alright, we're good to go. I do have Niche on, so no excuses there. Alright, here we go. I got literally 15 minutes before I have to, like, be ending the stream. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, Shagaroth, let's go, buddy. No weird... Up! Already screwing. Already screwing me, Shagaroth. Giving them skulls immediately after your explosion. Thank you. Now, do I just skip the skulls? Let's just try this. Oh, still there, though. But I get them. Oh, I don't know. It's the one thing I haven't decided on, whether to just skip the skulls or not. Certain parts. If you don't have a Shagaroth up, of course you wouldn't skip the skulls, because then they'll get them. But if you have a Shagaroth up, maybe you skip the skulls. Because you're just doing true damage. You don't want to mix the two. There, of course they get skulls, right? It's like, take this or no. Digging into their true damage. That was fine. It's probably a case-to-case basis, whether you take skulls or not. They keep getting them. Alright, we made it out of the first battle with all our troops. It'd be nice if we could make it out of the second battle with all our troops. Shua, how's it going? Trying Pure Faction. We could do this. We don't need yellow mana matches, though. We don't have any yellow troops. So if I do this, it would give me nothing. I don't have any green troops or yellow troops, so it doesn't matter either way. Thank you for nothing. Way to go, worthless genie that never does anything. This is about the only time that could help you, though. If it's an actual good one. Every other time, you just skip it. See, like right here. See, they're still on the board. Like, the safe play is to just take them. Make sure they're not. It's worth testing. You just take the skull, so there's less there. Let's go, Shagaroth. Come on, Rock Squid. Please survive. Blue and purple.
We had the bottom Shoggoth. Let's cast this one. It's probably the most likely to die, if anything was to die. Gotta take that. Get the kill. Made a bunch of brown. Get the bottom Shoggy. Shoggy too dope. Every time we get an extra turn, we get a enrage a random... Oh no, that's not true. Never mind. It's when we cast a spell. Blue and Skulls. Digging into their HP now. Come on, Shoggy. Let's get that worm out of here. Thank you. Now the chicken. Do the chicken dance. Stop it, chicken. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. I want to stay over here. Oh, of course. Extra turn. Stay over here where it's safe. Up! So if I take this... If I take this, this falls, and this falls. I think we're alright. Nope. He still didn't do it. We gotta do this. Don't kill. Stop it. Alright. Come on, come on. One more, one more. Yeah! Alright, we escaped the second battle with all our troops. Here we go. Merchant. He's not gonna help us, but... You know, this is an okay deal if you still need your global Nishas. And if you have a lot of gems, it's still a pretty good deal. Like, I might buy that right now. I have a ton of gems. So, having a ton of gems is nice, because then you can buy stuff like this. But if you don't have a ton of gems, if you have 500 gems, you're not going to buy this. I'm going to buy it. Alright, come on, Rock Squid. Come on, Shoggy. Shoggy times 3. That's a good start. Ouch. Okay. This is a good battle. They're just gonna, you know, off themselves. They're gonna off themselves. Might hurt a little bit, but... But take this, it's 1, 2, 3, and they get skulls. Which I don't know if I want that. I can take skulls. You know, like sacrifice a turn so you don't get hit by skulls. Let that rock squid lasts a little bit longer, maybe. Okay, one more rock squid. Let's go. I want to see you in that last battle, please. I want to see you in that last battle, rock squid. No, stop it. Come on, so close. We just need you for that last battle. Come on. Purple and blue. Oh, they're summoning, but it's not too bad. That was no big deal. Kind of waste. Oh, don't die to the death mark now. Blue and purple. Come on. One more, one more, one more, one more. One more Shoggy. One more Shoggy. Woo! Oh no! I got excited.
That had to happen, huh? 1, 2, then they get skulls. You got a lot of attack. And I really want this thing to survive. Don't hit my first guy. Alright, thank you. Purple and blue, purple and blue, purple and blue, purple and blue. Purple and blue. Oh, come on. Come on. So close. Come on. CPCC. CPCC. No! Where are you at? I'm scared of this. I'm scared of that too. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's bad. I'll go down here. See? Oh, baby! Got all my troops going into the final battle. Can we do it? I really need to hurry. Get another merchant. Stacy's here. How's it going, Stacy? I got another one. You see how fast gems can go? There goes 1,000 of my gems. I'm gonna do it, though, because got a lot of gems right now. I just made a Medal of Nisha. It's another way to get medals. You know, you do the vault event, you get gems, you buy tokens from the merchant. Explore is so... 2 years ago. I'm doing something I need to do and getting Nisha medals while I do it. Instead of doing something I don't need to do while getting Nisha medals. But you know, that was kind of lucky, so. Alright, come on, baby. Pure Faction, level 500. Dripping Caverns. 3rd try. Oh, no. We could remove gems if like we really wanted to. I don't like casting this guy. If we wanted to, we could like remove brown and like hope it messes up the skulls, but... Ooh, they didn't take them. Okay. Purple and blue, please. Set it up for next turn. There's purple. Got 2 shoggies. 3 shoggies. Ouch. Oh, there was a yellow extra turn, you stupid dummy. There's another one. And we got this. Shoggy? Raggy? Roggy? Roggy? Raggy? Ouch. Brown extra turn. Purple. We gotta get them out of here, the first and the last. If we get them out of here, we'll be okay. Anything going on the board? Oh yeah, look at this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. See that move I just did? Worked out. Gotta play smart. Got me an extra turn with skulls, and they got no skulls. Can't just fiddle fart around and willy-nilly it. Especially on something like this, one of the hardest things. You gotta think about every move you make. Oh, there goes the rock squid. He survived quite a while, though. That was nice. 1, 2, 3. Oof. You need to go. You need to go. Did they use blue? No. Ooh, or Shaggy's almost going down, too. He can cast one more time. Now he's dead. Uh-oh. That would give them skulls. Let's do this. This is still winnable. They have a lot of HP, though. They have more HP than I do. Luckily, I'm doing true damage most of the time. Blue and purple! Stop it. Should probably take yellow and green, too, because they're gonna F me. If I do that, they probably get skulls somehow, huh? Sucks I have to, like, sit here. They're about to do a bunch of skulls either way. Ouch. I might be dead. This sucks. How did this happen all of a sudden? Okay, they did that. I gotta do this. Come on, baby. Why'd you only blow up one thing? We're in big trouble, mister. Miss! Why can't you miss? And we're webbed. I can't believe this. We had it so... We're so close. We were so close, y'all. Every time we get closer. Of course. Come on, Shaggy. This has to be an amazing cast. The best cast of your life. Make an extra turn. Well, they missed. This is so dumb. Like, it makes me, like, keep playing. You ever feel like the game's doing that to you? Like, stringing you along? Yep. Anyway. It is what it is. This might be one where you have to build up your horde level quite a bit. That sucks. I get closer every time, though. You see that. So, once again, I'll just up my horde level, try again, blah, blah, blah. But I'm so close right now. They had one freaking troop left with, like, half its HP. And every time we tried, that was my third try, we got a little bit further every time. So, there's no further I can get. Next time, I got it. I'm going to go to 177, and I got it. It just sucks it's not going to be on live stream. Like, maybe I'll even save it for Thursday. Just to show y'all. Because we just got to do the class event Thursday. So I can do... Even though it's not topical anymore. I think this is the team. I mean, you're seeing it almost win. On the hardest it can get. So, it is what it is. Oh well. I'll get it. I kind of like losing. Makes the winning feel better when it happens. So, we lose 3 times, then we win. We're like, woo! It's all good. Hey, thanks, Mike. Yeah, that was close. Alright, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I gotta hit the road. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. Livewire, Mike D, Mark, Stacy, Dr. Mops, Sana, Shua, Valenica. We got Livewire, we got Sana, we got Dr. Mops, we got Mark Joey. Yo, Mark Joey, how's it going? Shua, Sky, Misty, Stacy, Supernova, Lego Man, Sauna, Gidralis. We got CPCC? CPCC? Solitary Mind. Shua, Sauna, Livewire. Oh, by the way, the thing. Forgot to tell you. The January... You know, it's funny. It's funny we got 2 vault events. I better put my shoes on. It's funny we got 2 vault events in January, right? Do you remember? Do you remember? You remember? Like, was it a year ago? 2 years ago? The case of the missing vault event? You remember that? The case of the missing vault event? Remember what month? Remember the month that we had the case of the missing vault event? It was on the spoilers. It was on Terran's World. Everybody was like taking off work and all that. And then they said, nuh-uh, no, it was never planned. Even though it was in the game, and even though they had offers on that weekend for Vault event, they said, no, you know, there wasn't ever supposed to be a Vault event. They tried to gaslight us. They lied to us. They changed it at the last minute. They made it not a Vault event. But then there were offers that whole weekend for vault keys and stuff and vault event stuff. They lied, bold-faced lie, to our face. It was on Terran's World like 2 months in advance. There's going to be a vault event in January. Vault event in January. And they said, oh, that doesn't matter, you know. It's until it happens. It's not a thing until it happens, or we say it on our calendar, or blah blah blah. All of a sudden, the next year, they're having 2 vault events in January. They put it on their own calendar with 2 vault events in January. You don't think that's funny? I think it's funny. I think they're doing it on purpose. I think it's their little tongue-in-cheek, like in the Nightmare Circus office, where the devs work at the Nightmare Circus. You know, they're like jumping out of the clown car to get to work and stuff. I think they did 2 vault events in January on purpose, just to like... Yeah, we didn't do one last year, and they were all bitching. So this year, we're going to do 2 in January. But it's fine. It's good. Who cares? We get to do 2 vault events. They can have their little joke. They thought it flew over everyone's head. But I got it. I get it, devs. I see what you're doing. It's a funny joke. I don't care, though. I'll take it. It's like a funny joke where you give somebody $100. Like, I'll still take the $100. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. You guys remember that. The case of the missing vault event. It was a January vault event. And now all of a sudden they're doing 2 vault events in January. That obviously one thing has to do with the other. And they never outright said it. But, you know, in the office they're like, we'll give them 2. They were last year. We'll give them 2. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys are the best. Have a great one. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I gots to go. I'll see you, you know, if you watch EverQuest, it's tomorrow, but you probably don't. And then Thursday, class event. Most likely at noon, but you never know, so I'll put up the reminders thing so you know what time. But, yeah, it'll be Thursday, class event, which is Barbarian. So I'll see you there. Peace out. Have a good day. And the Chatathon. Chatathon Saturday. Chatathon Saturday. Chatathon Saturday. Butt crack of dawn. Let's go. Chatathon.